Hi everyone, this is Mr. Lockett here. Today we're going to be talking about valence electrons and Lewis structures. So if you don't have a piece of paper out and a pencil, something to write with, go ahead and get that out so you can take some notes while you watch this video. Just a quick review about electrons. Electrons are negatively charged subatomic particles. So sub meaning smaller than atoms, so protons, neutrons, electrons are going to be our subatomic particles. They are found around the nucleus of all atoms. And if you remember, having more electrons or less electrons than the number of protons produces an ion. So here's an example. Neutral oxygen, so no charge on oxygen, should have 8 electrons. If it ends up with 2 more electrons, it'll have 10 electrons, and this will become an oxygen ion. Valence electrons are the electrons in the outermost shell of an atom. So if you look at this sodium atom, this one's pointing here, and here is the outermost shell. It's got 2 valence electrons. These are important because they are what form chemical bonds with other atoms. So all bonds are a result of the interactions of these valence electrons. And you can have a max of 8. So there can be a max of 8 electrons in the outermost shell of an atom. To draw Lewis structures, they're going to show only the number of valence electrons of an atom. So it doesn't show the total number of electrons, and it's important to remember that when we talk about the number of valence electrons, we're only talking about the number of electrons in the outermost shell, not the total number of electrons. And they're drawn as dots around the chemical symbol for the element. So here's an example of carbon. Carbon has 4 valence electrons. We'll get in the next video, and in class we'll talk about how you can determine the number of valence electrons, but for now I want you to know that to draw a Lewis structure, and when we talk about drawing Lewis structures, you're drawing the element symbol, so in this case carbon is C, and then you're going to have 4 valence electrons. Each of these dots represents a valence electron. Okay, I think that's it for this video. You should go ahead and make sure you watch the next video that Miss Van Moore has made. It's on my website right below this video, so make sure you watch that video before coming tomorrow.